right, hang on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's going to be a delay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's on a delay, so give me a second.
No, you're good. I understand.
I don't hear anything.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3.
Wait. Okay, now try talking.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hopefully the audio is working now. The delay is going to be a second off, so hopefully you hear everything. Okay. Cool deal. If you're joining me now, thank you so much for creeping in on the WOWKTV.com website for a little early here, but thank you so much for joining the Winfield Youth Baseball presented by Best Virginia Heating and Cooling. Starts at 7:30 with the Dodgers and the Orioles playing this evening. First game this week. We have had our fair share of rain, our fair share of just tomfoolery all this week. But now we finally get to play some baseball as we are getting fairly close to tournaments. Tournaments are 2 weeks away. We are very excited, looking forward to that. And finally, we get not only one. I've been thinking about one team that we have not featured, but we haven't featured two teams. We're featuring both here tonight. So two teams you haven't seen before, players returning from last year. We hope to see you in just a few minutes here on WOWKTV.com for Winfield Youth Baseball, the Dodgers taking on the Orioles. And it's 7:30 here in Winfield, West Virginia, and we are about to begin the game between the Dodgers and the Orioles. This is Winfield Youth Baseball here on WOWKTV.com, presented by Best Virginia Heating and Cooling. Thank you for joining me on a Thursday, a warm Thursday to boot. I am Keith Martin. I'm getting a solid 81 degrees here. Pretty cloudy, well, some clouds, as you can see, but it's mostly clear as we are about ready to begin this game. First time we have seen both of these teams. So late in the season, we've had so many scheduling conflicts due to weather. That's just the way things happen sometimes. But we are finally featuring the Dodgers and the Orioles tonight. Give a quick shout out to the coaches of both teams. The Orioles head coach Matt Delph. Assistant coaches Ezra Schoolcraft, Brian Nickerson, and Jason Drake. And Eric Bauer, excuse me. For the Dodgers, head coach Justin Hanna, assistant coaches Mark Gibson, Chris Jackson, Mike Newson, Chris Shamlin, and David Hanna. Quite a few returning players from different teams. Neither of these teams are the same that we have had last year compared to this year. So they are a mix of players from different teams from last year that you have heard before, excuse me. But we have plenty of new ones, new young men looking to be the future of baseball. We are going to feature them here in just a few moments. The number 14, Trent Jackson, to start out as pitcher. For the Dodgers, Orioles will begin as the visiting team. Visiting team always goes first. Very interested to see how both these teams do. We've had the Royals, the Reds multiple times, Braves once or twice, the Rays once or twice. So it's good to see some teams a little different here as we're about ready to begin here on a special Thursday night broadcast of Winfield Youth Baseball. Really hoping that Monday is better when it comes to weather-wise. It's looking good right now. Brian Hughes and Spencer Atkins on top of the weather. We'll talk about weather more because we have more coming in tomorrow. Just be careful about that. But starting out here for beginning of the game is number 4, Isaac Schoolcraft. Strike to begin. Isaac, a player that was here last year with us. Strike 2. So we've seen this young man before, but because this is the first time for either of these teams, first time here this season. Strike 3. So 1 up, 1 down quick for Jackson, that pitcher. Coming up next is number 2, Luke Bauer. The second batter is the number 2. Ball there. So 0-1's the count. Or excuse me, 2-0's the count. Strike. Swing and a miss. Trent looking for number 2 here. Ball outside. Make that 3-1. Strike, filling up the count. Make it 3-2. Ball, that is a walk. And we got the first young man on base for the Orioles. Coming up next, number 1, Jake Delph. Another returning player. 3 straight returning players. I forgot to mention Luke, also a returning player. He played for the Phillies last year. Jake was a Ranger. There he goes. Bauer's going to steal a base. Sacrificing a ball there does the Dodgers. Tipped up high. Look out, parents and young ones. That will be 1-1. Very enthusiastic fans here this evening, if you may be able to hear. 1-1's the count. Ball outside. There goes Bauer again. Two ones the count. Young man has made it to third. Ball high. 3-1's the count. So the Orioles in danger of scoring already. More in danger for the Dodgers, though. That's a walk, but oh, look out, look out, look out. He's good, and they're not paying attention, and he's going to steal a base. So up next, Nash Nickerson. Two young men on base. Tapped. Going out to center. Second baseman can't get it. One is in. Here comes two. He gets it. So that's 2 early scores for the Orioles. And Nash with a single. Oh, way up high. Number 17. Caught by the second baseman, though. That was Grant Mitchell. It was just a pop-up that was easily caught by the second baseman. And now up next is number 56, Alex Drake. He is new here. Haven't seen this young man before. Let's see what he can do. 2 outs. Young man on first. Scores 2-0 Orioles here at the top of the first. Strike. He's going to go. He's still going. So 2 stolen bases after the ball. Look out. Also a replacement. Nash is not running. I believe this is Grant Mitchell. Instead, Nash was the one that hit it. Strike. Unless I am losing my mind, which, anyways. 1-2's the count. Or 2-1's the count, excuse me. Strike 3. Must have missed a strike. My apologies. So 2 runs scored by the Orioles early on, 2-0. Let's see what the Orioles can do defensively now as the Dodgers get the first chance to bat. We're about to get underway with the bottom of the first. Trent Jackson will start things off. Pitching is Isaac Schoolcraft for the Orioles. Again, first time we've seen both these teams. So let's see what the Dodgers can do here on WOWKTV.com. Automatic hit over near second, caught out at first. And that's one easy out by the Orioles. Up next, number 15, Keaton Shamblin. Maybe he'll have a little more luck. Outside. 1-0's the count. 1 out. Strike. They get 1-1 the count with 1 out. Orioles up by 2 in the game. He's at least swinging at it. That's a good thing. You don't want to just watch it go by. It's better to swing than not. Just not made any contact yet. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball bit inside and low. 2-2 as signaled by the ump. Full count now. Oh, look out, 2 balls. Tiny malfunction, but it's okay. Only need 1 ball to play baseball. Ball, and that's a walk. So here we go. Up next, number 73, Parker Hanna. On to watch the steal. Orioles able to steal plenty of bases just last inning, so now maybe the Dodgers can do the same back. Look out. Oh, speaking of watching the steal. Look out. Oh, made it back. Missed it. He's able to steal two with one pitch down. So he's already on third base. 1-0's the count. Only one out. Strike. Had the bat down a little bit too much. Called it. Way up there. Let's see if it stays in. Foul ball. My goodness. He made contact with that one big time. It just stayed a little bit too far out to the left. Make a 1 ball, 2 strikes after the high fly foul ball. There's another high fly ball, but it stays straight. And it's out. The young shortstop catches it. I believe that is number 12, Reed Mitchell. Good catch. So 2 outs now. Now we're looking at Reed Newsom, formerly of the Royals. Hey now. Strike one. Ball high. So no strikeouts yet for Schoolcraft. However, fielding has been pretty on point for the Orioles as of now. Let's see if he can change that. Up high towards the right this time. That's a foul ball. So 2 straight players have gotten foul balls that have went pretty far out there for calling foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Way out there. Look out, trying to get a score. No, 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 no. Good eye by number 16, Reed Newsom to, or excuse me, by Shamblin to see where the ball was going and not go. But he's wanting to steal the base. Get the Dodgers in the game here some. Full count. 2 outs. Young man on third. Look out. That's a hit. I thought he got hit. I guess it hit the bat instead. That's strike 3. That'll end it. Interesting. But that'll do it. You got to follow what the ump says. The ump says strike 3. So at the end of the first inning, Orioles lead 2-0. Let's see if they can extend their lead here in the top of the second. Getting the coming down here. The clouds are starting to take over a little bit. I mentioned earlier about some rain coming in, some more rain, like we need more of it, I suppose. We're supposed to be getting rain tomorrow, so just be prepared and always tune in to WOWKTV.com for your latest on weather updates. But as for this evening, we are good to go. Finally, a day where it's not raining. We've had 3 straight days of rain. We have usually we should go on Mondays, but fortunately that's definitely not the case this week. Special Thursday night broadcast of Winfield Youth Baseball. So here we go. This is number 10, Nathan Riley. Start out the second inning. Orioles up by 2. So they have a little bit of a cushion here. Strike. 1-1 the count. Strike 2. Tipped. Foul ball. So good swing at it, but it went foul. So he'll try that again. One ball, 2 strikes. Look out, oh my. Pitcher's just trying to keep him on his toes. Trent has 1 strikeout so far this game. Looking for number 2. Not with that one. Now it's a full count. Strike 3, that's number 2 for Trent Jackson. In terms of strikeouts, coming up next is number 12, Reed Mitchell. Strike. One's the count, as per the ump. Way out there. Strike 2 may have been a ball. Kind of just swung at it. Got to keep the eyes on the prize. Strike 3. 2 up, 2 down so far for the Dodgers. Coming up next is number 8, Keaton Joseph. Let's see if he can get things going for the Orioles this inning. Strike 1. Trent is starting to cook. 1-1's the count. 2 outs this inning. Score is still 2-0 Orioles. Ball high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Strike 2. Another sort of weaker swing. Makes it 2-2 again. Ball high. 3-2. Little confusion. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. I get confused about 3 times doing calls up here. Strike 3. Another weak swing after some confusion will end the inning, and that will give Jackson 4 strikeouts total this game. So quick up, quick down, and the Dodgers are about to get back to bat. After a quick up and down by the Dodgers, they're about ready to come to bat. The bottom of the second, it's about ready to begin. So starting with the bottom of the second is number 10, Case Sweeney, I apologize, also former Royal. Got a couple, oh. To be fair, I can understand that little toss over. I'm sure getting hit in the leg is not fun. Unfortunately, he just showed it there. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Speaking of another Royal, Hunter Persinger is up next. Foul ball. Foul. Whoa, easy. I think people in the owner heard him say it was foul. Oh, 2's the count. Strike 3. Schoolcraft still the pitcher. That's his second out of the game. Get this young man's, number 13. Case Holyman. He gets hit. And Schoolcraft might be getting sat out here. 2 hits to players. That'll do it for you early. Apparently not yet, though. Gets another chance. Up next, Carter Tice. Strike. 0-1's the count. Youngman on first and second. Scores 2-0 Orioles. Strike 2. Isaac trying to turn things around after causing 2 walks. Strike 3. That's a way to do it. If you're going to do it. So now, number 3, I'm assuming this is Ronan Cash. Strike 1. I have 0-3, but it clearly just says 3. Strike 2. Just got to swing at it. 0-2's the count. It's coming right down the middle. You got to swing. Strike 3. That'll do it. So that'll make 4 strikeouts for Schoolcraft. We are already about to start the top of the 3rd. Orioles still up 2-0. Let's see what they can do coming back to bat here at the top of the 3rd inning. Coming down, being called. And we're back at the top of the batting order. Isaac Schoolcraft. Last time at bat, he was struck out, the first strikeout of the game. Pitching, he has, as I just mentioned, 4 outs, 4 strikeouts. So let's see if his tides can turn here batting. Jackson still pitching. No changes there just yet. And here we go. Top of the 3rd begins now. Way out there. 1 ball, no strikes. And again, just need the 1. That would be an interesting game with 2 baseballs, though, I will say. Ball. Sounds like Savannah Banana stuff. Two balls, no strikes. 3 balls, no strikes. You gotta wonder if Trent's starting to get tired. Always bring that up whenever things start to look awry. Oh, look out, tipped up high. Well, the players just said, Mom, catch it. Didn't sound like Mom caught it. Come on now. 3 balls, 1 strike. See what Jackson can do here. Schoolcraft gets walked to base. Now up next should be Luke Bauer. Last time he was walked to base, but at base, he got 2 stolen bases and was able to score after a single by Nash. That's what's caused them to get the lead. Foul ball. 1-1 the count as per the ump. Young man on first. Strike 2. Jackson looking for strikeout number 5 of the game here. Let's see if he can get it. Tipped. Almost. Almost, but not quite. There was some contact made. So we remain at 3-2. Or, excuse me, where did that come from? 1-2, now 2-2. There goes Schoolcraft. He's going to steal a base. So 2-2 is the count now. Looked at my notes real quick. Still thinking Schoolcraft was that bad. There you go. That confirms. Tipped over. First baseman right on it. Great catch. That is number 10. Case Swiney. Apologies if I'm getting your name wrong, young fella. But that was a good catch on your part to get the first out of the inning. Now Jake Delph up next. 1 out. Young man at second. Tipped, look out. Starting off with a foul ball. Last time at bat, he was also walked, but he also managed to get his stolen base, and because of Nash's hit, also scored. There goes Schoolcraft. Schoolcraft with another stolen base. Looking to extend the lead now, if at all possible. Oh. And they do! "3-0 the Orioles after the stolen base. One, two's the count. Strike 3. So that's 2 outs, but don't hang your head, young fella. You were able to get a score in there to extend the lead for the Orioles, 3-0. Here we go. Here comes Nash Nickerson once again. Singled last time. He also had 2 stolen bases while on base. Ball low. Nash, from the looks of it, is the only one that has successfully gotten a hit for the Orioles so far. But the game is still relatively young. Another ball. Wonder if the thought is to maybe intentionally walk him, not give him a chance to do that again, since he's proven that he will hit it. Three-0's the count. That might be the strategy. Trent with now 5 strikeouts, but could just be looking for the walk here. Not just yet. Strike. Make it 3-1. Maybe throwing him for a loop. Ball walk. So now they got another young man on first. As coming up next should be Grant Mitchell. Mitchell was caught out at second base last time. Second baseman caught him anyways. So here we go. Let's see if we can have more success here. Tipped, back going to second base. All he's got to do is tag him. Tagged him. And that'll do it. So no hits, but the Orioles did score last inning. So it's 3-0 so far. Orioles have a decent cushion. Not a comfortable one, but a decent one. About to start the bottom of the third. Dodgers could easily come back here. Still plenty of time in the game. Still plenty of time in general. Remember, we go by that 9 o'clock rule. No innings can be played past 9 o'clock, or can be started, past 9 o'clock. Once you get to an inning, you can finish it if it's past 9. But that's it. And by my count, by my clock on le phone, it is 8:14 if you are watching this live. So plenty of time for the Dodgers to come back. Catcher getting ready. Trent able to get 5 strikeouts. Let's see if Schoolcraft can match that. They've been matching each other, at least strikeout-wise. The only difference is one has a hit on them, and that was Jackson. Nash was able to get that single and get 2 runs scored in, where the Dodgers have not been so lucky at this point. So let's see what happens now, as we're about to begin the bottom of the third. Up next, Drake and Cash. Very unique names the Dodgers I'm seeing have. Maybe it's just me. Good eye by young Cash. Two is the count to start the bottom of the third. Ball again. Good eye, just watch. That's all you need to do is just watch, and if you're not getting the right pitch, don't swing. He gets the walk. Didn't have to swing a one. And the young man's on base. Good job, Draken. So now we're back at the top of the batting order. Trent Jackson about to come back up. Pitcher against pitcher here. Young man on first. No outs. Ball, look out. Cash thought about it. Decided against. Oh, apologies. Here he goes. Up. We got a chase. We got a goose chase here. Back and forth they go. Where they stop is an out. Good attempt by Draken to try to get the steal. But it was not to be. Little hesitation getting close to second base caused the goose chase that ended up with the Orioles getting the out. So 1 out, 2-0 to count. Ball 3. Ball 4. And there's another walk. So Schoolcraft has walked 2 young men. Remember, at the beginning of last inning, he did hit 2. And up next, Keaton Shamlin is up. He was also a walk to base last time at bat. So I mentioned hitting the 2 because he did put people on base, but he came out and finished it off relatively strong with 3 more strikeouts. Strike 1. That's what you need. Just one good strike to get the momentum going back your way. Feeling good after the pitch. Strike 2. That's what I'm saying. So 1-2's the count. Young man on first, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 3rd. Tipped. Over to shortstop. Got him at second. Oh! Shamblin gets the hit, though. So he is now on base. First hit for the Dodgers, as I can see. And now up next, it's Parker Hanna. He was caught out by the shortstop last inning. So good job by Shamblin to get that hit. Trent was unable to stay at second base, but at least he has been replaced by someone on base to at least give them a chance to score. Let's see if Hanna can do something here. Not with that one, though. Strike 1. Trying to get back in this game, down by 3. Put 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd. Not looking good. Strike 2. I appreciate the swing. Schoolcraft looking for his 5th strikeout. Won't get it, tipped. Out! Great catch by the center, coming up. So good job by the center fielder trying to get his number, to get his name, to give him credit for that. That man just needs to turn around just for a second. I'm seeing the number 1. That's Jake Delph. Jake Delph with the catch to end the inning for the Dodgers. Orioles keep the lead 3-0 going into the top of the 4th. Second time that Parker Hanna had a good hit at it. Just wrong place, wrong time in terms of where the ball landed, which was right in the glove of an infielder, or of a fielder, excuse me, because that was technically out in the outfield. Alex Drake is going to start us here at the top of the 4th inning for the Orioles. Jackson's still our pitcher. As previously mentioned, Jackson has 5 strikeouts this game. Can he get number 6? Last time Drake was at bat, believe he was called out in the 1st inning. So let's see what happens here. Strike one. One one's the count. Ball high. Make it 2-1. Three one, no outs as we begin the top of the fourth. And that'll be a walk. So Drake will get on base. And up next is Nathan Riley. He was the first strikeout of the second inning. Let's see if he can have more luck here. Ball, there goes Drake. They're going to let him go. Gets a stolen base for his efforts. Good job. I got 1-0 as the count. Ooh, close. What a ball. He wanted to swing at it, but held off just enough to where the ump did not call it. Called that one, though. Easy swing. Two ones the count. Young man at second. Orioles are still up by 3. Strike two. Strike 3. Drake will get another stolen base. But I have that as Jackson's 6th strikeout of the game. And that might do it for him. After the strikeout, there might be change going on here. And that's exactly what's happening. Good job by Trent Drake. Or Trent Drake, wow. Good Lord. Mixing players up here. By Trent Jackson. So up next, at pitcher, will be number 73, Parker Hanna. And coming to bat will be Reed Mitchell. Should be who is next. So a lower scoring game and not many hits being made. But fielding has been pretty decent, and pitching for the Dodgers anyways has been pretty good. As mentioned, Trent Jackson, or as I like to call him, Trent Drake, 6 strikeouts. And now here we go. Parker Hanna. Watch it here in a minute. I'm going to call him Parker Schoolcraft. Parker Hanna about to begin. Pitching ball. And that bat is Reed Mitchell. 1-0 the count. Young man at first. And third. Excuse me. Tipped. Foul ball. Actually, I think I might have... So that was not an out. Riley is still on base. In fact, he just got a stolen base. Let's see what the count is. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thank you, ump. Tipped. Orioles about to extend the lead. Out at first. But Drake's able to score. So that is technically the first out. Keaton Joseph is up next. Ball to start for Keaton. Strike 1. I have no idea what's going on. Strike. Ball very much inside. 2-2's the count. Strike 3. So that'll be Hanna's first strikeout of the game. Now back at the top of the batting order, Isaac Schoolcraft. Four nothing Orioles so far. 2 outs this inning. Strike 1. Last time Isaac was walked and was able to score. Strike 2. One more can end the inning for not there. End the inning for the Orioles at bat. Give Dodgers the chance to get back. Ball inside. Two is the count. Make that a full count. Tipped it, foul. Over to shortstop. Can he get him? He does! So a score was made that inning. Orioles up 4-0. As we're about to go to the bottom of the fourth. Schoolcraft will remain the pitcher coming into the bottom of the fourth for the Orioles. I believe Persinger is coming up next to begin for the Dodgers. Persinger, another young batter that has one of those cool pencil bats. Just pointing that out. Anytime I see that, I kind of get a good cackle, good bit of laughter. It is not just yet. It's not Persinger yet. He is up in the box though. This is Reed Newsom. He will start it. Tipped. Last time at bat, he was the third and final out in the first inning. Let's see if he can change luck here, and boy, do the Dodgers need a change in luck. 1-1's the count. They've had one hit for a single so far this game. So they need anything at this point to get them going. That strike is not what they need. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3. Now up next is number 10, Case Swiney. He had a really good catch earlier. Oh, and a nice hit over the shortstop. Can they get him? Yes. Tad bit too slow. And the shortstop's able to get him at first. And now, I believe, it's Hunter Persinger with the pencil bat. 2 outs. Strike 1. Last time at bat for Persinger, he was struck out. He was the first strikeout of the second inning. Tipped over to shortstop again. Can they get him? Oh, he catches it, but he's safe. Got off the bag, and that caused Persinger to get a single. So now up next is number 13, Case Hoyleman, or Hoyleman. I got that name wrong the last time. I apologize. I'm trying here, folks. Strike 1. Hoyleman. I'll get it right. A few more attempts. No balls, 1 strike. Like that, no balls, 2 strikes. Young man at first. There are 2 outs though. Schoolcraft just needs another strikeout. That'll do it. That'll be 6 strikeouts for Schoolcraft now, as he is tied with Trent Jackson in this game with strikeouts. 4-0 still is the score for the Orioles, as of my count. Dodgers really need to put them back away soon, quick here at the top of the 5th to get back to bat to get another chance at it. They are running out of time. Top of the 5th inning. We only go to 6. For their sake, let's hope that they can bring him up and put him down ASAP. Luke Bauer will start us in the top of the 5th inning. Parker Hanna has 1 strikeout. Offensively, though, Hanna just had some a little bit of unluck. Had some decent hits, but they were both caught out as high flies. Let's see if he can put them down quick and get the Dodgers back to batting. If not, this could be a long inning for these young Dodgers. So I would say now, this late in the game, 4-0 Orioles is a pretty comfortable lead. And where they're batting now, they can just add on to it if they can. Let's see if that comes to fruition right now. Luke Bauer, former Philly, returning player. Ball high. Ball low. Tip, that's in. That's in play. Out to left field. That's a good hit. That gets Luke a double. Good hit by Luke, probably the best hit of the game so far. Now up next, Jake Delph, who had that catch out in center field earlier. Ironically, against the pitcher who's the one that was batting. Tipped over to second. Safe at third. Out at first. So Bauer makes it. Delph gets sacrificed there, though. Out at first. So we have a young man at third. 1 out. And now Nash is back up. Oh, here we go. Out of there. Nash is out at first, excuse me. Bauer does score, so they'll extend the lead 5-0. But now 2 outs for the Orioles. And up next, Grant Mitchell. He did not get to finish at bat. The steal was called out. I believe that's what it was. Now 1-0's the count. Tipped over the pitcher. Out. So the good news is that was a relatively quick inning for the Dodgers. The bad news is it was a quick inning that the Orioles still scored and have extended their lead 5-0. Can the Dodgers stop the bleeding as we're about to begin the bottom of the 5th? Dodgers need to get things going. This is the inning to do it. Looks like Schoolcraft is going to continue being the pitcher. Isaac this game. Six strikeouts. Going into the bottom of the 5th. It'll be very interesting to pick out player of the game here. What? Buddy, that's none of my, it's none of my business. Strike one. Carter Tice. Two balls, two strikes. Strike three. So here we go. Ronan Cash. Strike. No balls, two strikes. Ball outside. Strike three. Two more strikeouts for Isaac Schoolcraft. Now Drake and Cash up next. Strike one. Strike two. Could be it here for this inning. Strike three. 3 up, 3 down quickly. Quick inning for the Orioles. Got 9 strikeouts right now for Isaac Schoolcraft. So here we go. Top of the 6th. Looks like this is Alex Drake again. It's a walk for Drake. Second walk. Nathan Riley up. Tipped. That's going to go out to center field. Single for Riley. Good hit. It's going to send Drake over to third. Now Reed Mitchell's up next. Did reach out, they did not hit him. That'll be a strike. Tipped it. Gonna get him out first. Can't pick up the ball. That's another score. And it has gotten a little out of hand. Keaton Joseph is up next. Strike one. They have a score of 6-0 Orioles. Clearly in the driver's seat. Mitchell gets a stolen base. Strike two. Two is the count. Ten is out. A bit of confusion there. Trust me, I understand that confusion. We are back at the top of the batting order. Tipped over the center field. Oh, that can't be good. It's not good. That's another score in. Joseph's over the third. That's a double for Schoolcraft. Luke Bauer up next again. Like I said, things are just starting to get out of hand. Orioles up 7-0. Strike one. Way up high, but that's going to be a foul ball. Out to left field. He gets a double. And another score gets run in. 3 scores. 3 runs in this inning. Now up next, Jake Delph. I have only 1 out so far. Youngman on second and third. That's a foul. Just deflating. Oh my goodness. Out to center field. What a hit. That's going to score a couple. And that's going to be another double. Man, oh man. And now Nash is up. What can he do here? What's he going to do? He's been relatively consistent at bat. Got enough of it, but that's going to be out. So Delph makes it to third. That's the one young man I thought was actually going to get a decent hit, but does make contact. And now Grant Mitchell's up next. Otis. Out of there. So the Royals get one more chance to go at bat, but this game might be, in fact, more than likely is, way out of reach. I have a score of 10-0. If I am correct, which I easily could not be, 5 runs scored alone there in the top of the 6th. My oh my. Well, here's the Dodgers' chance just to get something rolling here. Just to get a couple scores on if possible. But Schoolcraft has been killing it at pitching. I believe I said he has 9 strikeouts this game. Easily be considered player of the game, especially after that double whenever he was at bat last. Getting it coming down. Now we are back at the top of the batting order. Here at the bottom of the 6th. Dodgers just trying to get something on the scoreboard. Don't want a goose egg. This is their last chance to do something. It's also 9:01 if you're listening to this and watching this live here on WOWKTV.com. Strike one. Tipped it. Foul ball. Schoolcraft just needs 3 outs and it's over. Watch out. Extend it a little bit there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Make it 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, look out. Oh, my goodness. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. That was a zinger out there. Foul. Going to the crowd. 2-2's the count. Make it a full count. Hits it. Gets past the first baseman. That's going to be a single for Jackson. So Trent gets the single. Up next, number 15. Keaton Shamblin. Again, just trying to get something going here. Likelihood of coming back this far out is low, but not zero. But just need to get going. This is their literal last chance of the game. Ball. There goes Trent. He's going to steal. Two OS per the ump. Strike one. Good swing, just did not make contact with it. We won the count. Strike. Interesting. Full count. Tipped. Foul. 3-2, no outs. Ball four. Be a walk. Up next, Parker Hanna. Hanna has not had much luck. He has made contact, but it keeps on getting in the gloves of the fielders. Let's see if he can change that here. Hey! Oh my goodness, are you kidding? Young man, I'll blame myself. I'll blame me for that one. I think I jinxed him. Three times hit. Well. That's a hit. Jackson scores. That's one score in there. Strike. Strike. A little thrown off, not gonna lie. 2-2's the count. Thank you, ump. Way up high. Caught out. I believe Isaac has finally been sat out for the evening. He will be the player of the game for the Orioles, making that decision as of right now. If I am correct, the Dodgers have scored 1. Jackson able to get in after stealing third and headed straight, after stealing home, I should say. Team discussion out there. If the scoreboard has been distracting, I apologize. Not 100% sure up here how to turn it out myself. There we go. First singer up next. Young man on first and second. What a hit out there, but it's caught. And I believe that'll do it. That will do it. All right. So I will definitely give player of the game for the Orioles to Isaac Schoolcraft. My opinion, that's kind of a given. Dodgers. Let's see what the Dodgers did in general. Trent Jackson did have 6 strikeouts in the game. He did score. He was the only one to score. Got the first. Or got the single, excuse me. Might have to do it. The 2 pitchers from both teams will be our players of the game. The 2 starting pitchers, I should say. Isaac Schoolcraft and Trent Jackson. I'm giving our players of the game. Going to wrap up here in just a few minutes. Thank you once again for joining us here on WOWKTV.com. Here for Winfield Youth Baseball. A tiring game. A tiring week with weather. And we got one more weather day tomorrow. Stay safe. Make sure to keep all your phones charged just in case. Make sure to tune into or check out WOWKTV.com for all your weather updates as severe weather comes in. As for Winfield Youth Baseball here tonight, I got a final score of 10-1. Orioles just came to play. Again, Isaac Schoolcraft of the Orioles will be player of the game for them, and for the Dodgers, I will give it to Trent Jackson. So thank you once again. I'm Keith Martin. We'll see you next week, hopefully on a Monday, for Winfield Youth Baseball, presented by Best Virginia Heating and Cooling.